this week, the Golden Globes announced their nominees.
And among the surprises and snubs, Rich Bonaducci says there's some good stuff in there.
Some.
Oh, Rich?
Yeah, there's some. I mean, I can only review so many at a time. So first up, Anthony Hopkins stars as a man who refuses all assistance from his daughter as he ages and struggles with dementia. He's the father.
Saw it in his eyes, didn't know who I was. It was like I was a stranger to him. Just did something to me.
I don't know what she's cooking up against me, but she's cooking something up.
What are you talking about, Dad?
I'm not leaving my flat! I am not leaving my flat! This really is my flat. Isn't it?
Just that little clip makes me joke up a little. In addition to Hopkins, the cast also includes Mark Gatiss, Rufus Sewell, Imogen Poots, and twin Olivias, Coleman and Williams. And even though they don't have equal screen time among them, they do make the most of what they've been given. This is an acting masterclass masquerading as a movie, a really good one. So if you watch it, please give it some time though. It makes sense in its entirety, not right away. So if you feel confused early on, that's probably how you're supposed to feel as the movie presents the reality of dementia as unsettling. It's from Hopkins' point of view. And although I'm giving The Father B+, it is with the same caveat that I give Nomadland. It's a slice of life movie that's more like a cut. They don't shy away from the harsh reality of dementia, and they have very little interest in wrapping everything up in a pretty bow. Sometimes life ain't fair. Now, Mank is a movie about a movie, one of the biggest, and still it's about so much more than that.
Herman Mankiewicz, New York playwright and drama critic.
Turned humble screenwriter, Mr. Hearst. This is a business where the buyer gets nothing for his money but a memory. What he bought still belongs to the man who sold it. That's the real magic of the movies.
Thunder, lightning, blood, fire, religion.
Help! Someone save me!
All in one film. That's director proof.
That's why I always want Mank around.
That's like my scripts. They're anchor proof. Treat for anyone of film, and especially fans of Citizen Kane. Mank not only tells the story behind that classic Orson Welles film, but it's told in a very similar manner to that film. Obviously, it's in black and white. In fact, there is no color version of this movie. It doesn't exist. But it also has the flashbacks, the nonlinear storytelling, lots of internal fades to black. But its main point that Orson Welles might have tried to steal script writing credit from Mank may not even be true, but it's about more than that. The atmosphere of 1930s Hollywood, the political theater surrounding the film, even the actual politics of the time, which are eerily similar to our own. But I think I may need to BYOB, and not just this weekend, but right now, bear your own bias. I think I like this movie more than most because of the subject matter. It revolves around the making of the script of Citizen Kane, so I'm into it. So I am giving this film an A-, but I do actually think it is a good film for other folks. It gets better with repeat viewing. The dialogue alone is worth drinking in more than once. It's great stuff that they have to deal with. Just keep in mind, Director David Fincher really wanted to present this film as a movie of its time. So that means all the trappings of Citizen Kane. It's dense, it's complex, it has a monaural sound mix, so it kind of sounds like an old movie.
Yeah.
Instead of multiple soundtracks, they're all mixed together. And, well, it's a little slow and long. It doesn't mean it's bad, it's just keep that in mind. Stick with it, though, it's worth it.
Okay.
Well,
did I sell it or not?
Take your word for it.
It takes a certain person, like a movie critic, to appreciate this, or a movie lover. But.
So movie critic, I'll be interested to see how it fares with critics versus audiences.
Critics are liking it more than audiences by a factor of like 20 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't be seeing that one.
But it's dark, Carrie. See, it's black and white. There's some
That's not
dark.
what I had to do. No, you should see it.